Hi, this is Rick Strohmeier. Welcome to Call It How You See It TV. Stay tuned for my interview.
It's Kelly Ufe, and you're now watching Call It How You See It. Thank you for tuning in Call It How You See It TV. Today we have one of our special guests right here in Louisville, Kentucky. He's a former military police officer. He also owns his own pistol business. His name is Rick. Did I say your name right?
Yes, Rick Strohmeier.
So tell me about yourself for those who don't know.
I'm a former military police officer. I'm an NRA instructor, Hunter Ed. I'm also a Department of Criminal Justice instructor and trainer. What the latter part means is I'm the guy who trains other firearms instructors.
Tell me about your business name. How did you come up with your business name?
We came up with the business name. We were just looking online and tried to find something nobody else has used yet.
Did you ever see yourself creating this type of business?
Actually, no, I never did. This is something I would not have seen myself doing about 20 years ago.
Now, in your pistol business, you also have a team. Can you tell the viewers about your team that you work with?
I've got 5 other instructors who work with me. They're all either former military police officers, military background, or former police officers.
A training instructor, too, in your team.
Yes, all my people are training instructors. Ollie Manhall, he's from Iraq. Ollie Manhall worked G4S in Iraq, personal security. He does all of our hand-to-hand combat training, armed and unarmed.
So in your military life, can you tell the viewers about your military life? You are a former military police officer. I'm sorry. Can you tell the viewers about that?
Yes, I was in the Air Force. My job was guarding nuclear weapons, nuclear sites. Got a different outlook on life, and it's actually gotten worse since I got out of the service, believe that or not.
Can you tell us some of your experience that you had?
Well, we would guard convoys that were transporting nuclear weapons or material, guarded flight lines, missile silos, missile bases, just pretty much anything the military needed guarding in the Air Force.
You have 25 years of firearm experience. How do you think people can benefit off your business?
Well, unfortunately, everybody owns a gun, but they really don't know what to do with it. My business, what we teach is what are the rules of engagement. How can I use my weapon to defend myself or my loved ones and not go to jail? That's the big thing. We also teach you basic pistol, concealed carry, tactical pistol, rifle, and shotgun because, unfortunately, your world has changed and you have to adapt to today's new world.
You're not only a former firearm police officer, neither do you you also own your own business, you're married. Can you tell the viewers, for those who don't know, what's your motivation behind everything that you do?
Well, if you'd asked me a little over 13 years ago, did anyone need a concealed carry? Did anyone need firearms training? I'd have told you no, they did not. I would have told you anybody who wanted to carry had a couple issues. They either had little man syndrome, something they're making up their short on, or they wanted you to respect the weapon on their hip instead of themselves. People would ask me, said, Rick, what are you going to do when something bad happens? I'd just roll my eyes and be like, when the world's ending, I'm going to go to my safe and I'm going to get my weapons out when the world's ending. I was naive. In front of my home, in broad daylight, on December the 22nd, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, someone tried to kidnap my 7-year-old granddaughter. In Jefferson County, Louisville, Kentucky, it only took 5 phone calls and an hour and a half to get a police response. So after that, stick a fork in me, I was done. I went and got my concealed carry, went to NRA, became an instructor, Hunter Ed, went to Richmond State Police, Department of Criminal Justice, became an instructor and trainer. I train other firearms instructors because I don't want people to be in the situation where my wife was in, where they didn't know what the laws were, they didn't know how to use their weapon, they didn't know how to defend themselves or their loved ones. So I'm kind of passionate about this because it's become a scary world out there.
You said you are passionate about it. What do you mean you're passionate about it?
Well, sure, everybody will look at me and like, man, Rick makes money doing this. That's true. I do make money doing this. But I want people to know the right way to carry a weapon, the right way to use a weapon. I ask people, you have people all the time, my Second Amendment people say, it's my Second Amendment right. I don't have to take a class. No one needs to teach me. And my response to them is, do you have children? And they'll be like, yeah, I've got kids. I said, when they turn 16, did you hand them the keys to the car and say, have a good day? They'll be like, oh, Lord, no. I'm like, well, why not? Well, they could kill themselves or someone else with the car because they don't know how to drive. They could go to jail because they don't know what the laws are. And I'm like, okay, your experience with your weapon is what? You play Call of Duty you saw on TV? I'm like, and this is literally what people tell me. I play Call of Duty I saw on TV. This is not what's going to save you and your loved ones in today's world. You've got to know your weapon. You've got to know what the laws are because you literally have 4 to 5 seconds to defend yourself or your loved ones. So this is the reason why I teach what I teach.
Speaking of kids, you do not only teach a adult pistol class, you also have a kids safety pistol class, don't you?
Yes, because if you've got weapons in your home, you've got to teach your children about those weapons. How many times you tell your kid no, and they still go do it? So I tell parents, you've got a weapon in your house, you've got to teach your kids. Because who do you want your children to learn from? You or Bobby next door who gets Grandpa's 1911 out? I wanted my kids to learn from me. So that's the reason why I do the safety classes, because you've got a weapon in the house, you need to teach the children safety. I'm a perfect example. When I was growing up, Dad had a .38 revolver in the top of the closet with a box of shells that said, don't touch. You're a 14-year-old boy. You live out in the country. It's a beautiful spring day. There's no one home. Do you think I took the pistol down in the woods and shot it? Yes, I did. But to show you what a badass I am, I told Dad about it last year. Okay? So, you've got to teach your kids. You can't just say don't touch. They're going to touch it. So get them lessons. Have them respect those weapons.
Since you on Call It How You See TV, the best TV show you do not want to miss, do you have any upcoming project for the viewers out there?
Yes, we're starting to expand in the personal protection business. We've started Summit Protection Detail. We've revamped our website, or in the process. It's under construction right now. Because as you see on TV, not only do the politicians have their personal security details, you may have an executive for a company, you may have a disgruntled employee, you may need expensive material transported from one place to the other. So we've put together a group of former military soldiers that will guard you or your assets, because unfortunately this is the way the world's become.
One last question. Did you ever see yourself creating this kind of business, pistol business, kids business? Did you ever see yourself going back in the past when you were growing up? Did you ever see yourself going into the military, doing what you are today?
Well, I actually did see myself going into the military. It's pretty much what I wanted to do from when I was a little kid. I wanted to become a police officer. When I went into the military, they said, okay, we're going to put you in security police, which is guarding nuclear weapons. So I had to get a top secret clearance. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's what the military said that I was going to do. So I went in, I did it for a period of time, and then when I got out, got married, had kids, had grandkids, and this is just where life's led me.
How can you let the viewers, those who actually want to do your class, who has a child that actually they want to train how to use a pistol, how can the viewers get in touch with you? Any number, website? Can you let the viewers know?
Yes, you can reach me at concealedcarry.com. Excuse me, it's concealedcarryclasses@yahoo.com. Concealedcarryclasses@yahoo.com. Or you can call me on my cell, send a text call, 502-224-5364. That's 502-224-5364. Send me a text, call me, and I'll try to work through and answer any questions you have.
All right, viewers, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next interview. Bye-bye.
I'd like to take a moment to introduce ourselves and our company and give you a little background on the services we can offer you. My name is Rick Strohmeier. I'm the CEO of Summit Protection Detail. We're located in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a former military police officer with over 30 years professional police and security background to guide our company in these ever-changing worlds. All our employees come from...
To stay updated with Kali How You See It, like, subscribe, or click the link below.